Now we're going to dive into each sign of the cardinals and see how it's going to come out. I suggest that you listen to all the videos together because it's all connected. This is for Aries. There's a lot of defensiveness that's going on, and this defensiveness comes from your self-esteem or the lack of accountability, or it could be from the lack of self-worth that you have towards yourself. There's a lot of depression and looking at the negative side here, and that creates a very difficult outlook towards the world, and it creates this negative energy, and it sort of becomes like a parasite, and it starts eating you up alive. And anything positive that you start thinking of, and your inner boundaries could really help here, and it has a lot to do with the anger that you carry towards yourself. There's a lot of defensiveness towards that, so you come off in a defensive way. Aries is ruled by Mars, so there's a lot of anger that you're not talking about that's repressed, and that also comes out in a defensive way. And if anybody tries to tell you that you're doing anything wrong or that you're like living in some sort of way like this, you get defensive, like extremely defensive, to the point where you could become violent. And it's not like physical violence, it's more like violence with your words, because you could use your words as a knife to really cut people. A lot of people think that Aries is just pure violence and you guys like to fight, but you guys also like to argue. And when you argue, you really get deep into those emotions and you really hurt people and you cut them. And that really hurts. You do that with your words and you push people away to the point where you're by yourself. But what you're really doing is just proving that everything you thought and said is real or is true about that person or about life. But you're not examining those beliefs, and you're not examining how those beliefs and how your defensiveness is keeping you from seeing the positive side of it. And it's also going to be keeping you from seeing the opportunities and the good luck when those lucky aspects happen. And Saturn and Neptune are going to be going into Aries in the middle of the year. That's also going to be bringing a lot of good luck, but this is going to keep you from seeing those opportunities and taking advantage in a good way and bringing in personal growth. Please let me know how this reading resonated with you by subscribing and in the comments.